everyone, I'm Deb and welcome back to my channel, Sew Yourself a Capsule Wardrobe. Today I'd like to show you my fabric haul that arrived yesterday from Ponte Fabrics in the UK, and I'd also like to show you the patterns I'll be using to make the fabric up. So if that interests you, stay watching. The first pattern I'd like to show you is the Willow Wrap top from Love Notions Patterns. This is a wrap neck top and it has a long sleeve and it has two bodices, either an asymmetric bodice with a ruched side or a plain bodice with straight sides. Now this is the one I want to make. I will probably shorten it and add a band, and that's a hack that can be seen on the Love Notions website. I made the Willow Wrap dress as my wedding dress, and there is a top with that pattern, but it has a peplum, and I don't really want the peplum, I want the straight bodice, so I've chosen the Willow Wrap top. The fabrics I've chosen for this, it has to be a stretch fabric. I've gone for some sumptuous stretch velvet, very much like my wedding dress again. I bought a cerise pink, and I also bought this glorious red. That's absolutely beautiful. Both got a nice amount of stretch in them, and they're and they're nice. I can't even stretch it, it's the wrong way. What? There we go, slithering off my knee. There we go. That's a stretch. They're really nice fabrics, and I think they'd look lovely with the crossover top and a little vest top poking out over the V-neck there. I think they'll add a lot of warmth and just a pop of colour to my wardrobe. The next two fabrics I have to show you are both cotton Lycra fabrics. The first is grey, and the second is black. There we go. With those two cotton Lycra fabrics, I'd like to make myself a couple of cardigans. Now I do knit as well as sew, however it's much quicker to make cardigans on the sewing machine than with two needles. Now I've chosen two patterns that I'd like to make up, and these are the Ginny Classic Cardigan from Maria Denmark Patterns and the Aviro cardigan from Itched Stitch Patterns. The cardigans are slightly different. You'll see that the Ginny has a round neck and the Aviro actually comes in different lengths, from a long duster to a bolero, but I want to make my hip length, but that's got a V-neck. So they are actually two different style patterns. I also have a couple of skirts planned for my capsule wardrobe this season. In my bundle that I received from Ponte Fabrics at the weekend, I had ordered a piece of grey Ponte fabric. It's a nice and thick, it's very stretchy, and it's a really good quality Ponte. Unlike some Pontes you can buy which are a bit thin, more like double knit really, but this really is a nice quality fabric. Out of this I want to make myself a stretch skirt, and I want to make myself a midi skirt as well. So the pattern I've chosen is the North Cut skirt from Style Arc. I've not tried any Style Arc patterns before, but I really like the silhouette of this skirt. I like the fact that it's nice and figure hugging at the top and has a bit of a flare at the bottom. So I think that'll be a really good addition to my wardrobe. And last but not least, I have a piece of fun fabric to make up a top. I couldn't resist this on the Ponte Fabrics website. I've seen it quite a few times and resisted, but this time I just had to have it. It's called Cartoon Girls, I believe, on the website. It's got a kind of a blue stripe, a navy stripe on a kind of a creamy white background, and there's lots of little girls on them, cartoon girls scattered all over the fabric there. Some are reading, some are holding balloons, and it's just a jolly kind of fabric. And I want to make a top. out of this fabric to go with jeans, so I can look casual and go to knitting club. So I have chosen, I don't know which one I'm going to make. I'm either going to choose my tried and tested Rebecca Page t-shirt dress, which you can also make into a top, or I'm going to try something new and try the classic tee from Love Notions. I haven't decided which pattern I'm going to use as yet. So that's it. Just to say that the majority of fabrics that you've seen today are regular lines on the Pound Fabrics website, so you should be able to order them again in the future. The only fabric that may not be available is the Cartoon Girls cotton lycra fabric. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving me a thumbs up. Until next time.